Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to tackle one of the most foundational, and let's be honest, sometimes frustrating topics for any competitive exam, the number system.
So, if you're gearing up for the big ones, the bank PO, CAT, or even the civil services, you already know the deal. It's not just about being smart, right? It's a straight-up battle of speed and accuracy.
And because of that race against the clock, I'm willing to bet you've spent a few late nights with this legend. Yup, Dr. R.S. Agarwal's quantitative aptitude. It's practically a rite of passage for millions of us, isn't it?
So today, we're going to do something pretty cool. We are going to distill that entire massive number system chapter into the ultimate 5-minute cheat sheet. The goal? To turn that exam day panic into pure, unshakable confidence.
Okay, first things first. Before we can start sprinting through problems, we got to get the fundamentals down pat. We need to master the absolute basics, because they are the bedrock, the foundation for every single problem we're going to face.
All right, let's kick things off with the real superstars of the number world, prime numbers. The definition seems simple, but don't let that fool you. It's absolutely critical. I want you to think of them like the basic atoms, the building blocks of everything.
Now look, these points on the screen, they aren't just fun facts for a trivia night. No way. These are triggers. They're clues that help you solve very specific types of questions. You've got to know these by heart and pay super close attention to that second point. 2 is the only even prime. Seriously, that little fact pops up in exams way more often than you'd think.
And here we have a classic trap. So many people stumble on this, but it's actually really simple. The face value, that's just what the digit is. It's static. It never changes. The number 8 is always, well, 8. But the place value, that's where it gets interesting. That's dynamic. It's all about location, 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 right?
Okay, foundation is solid. Now let's get to the good stuff. We're talking about the tools, the hacks that are going to save you those precious, precious seconds in the exam hall. We're going to turn that slow, painful long division into a super quick mental check.
Just take a look at this table. These aren't just, boring math rules. In an exam, these are your secret weapons. Think about it. Your competition is busy scribbling out long division, and you're just adding a few digits in your head. That's a huge, huge advantage.
The rule for 11 always feels a little weird, doesn't it? But if you just break it down into these 4 steps, it's like a simple dance. Sum the odd spots, sum the even spots, find the difference. That's it. This makes it so much easier to remember and actually use when you're under pressure.
All right, now for the real magic. Let's talk about the secret weapons. I'm talking about the formulas that take those terrifying multi-line problems that look impossible and turn them into simple, one-step answers. Okay, picture this. You're in the exam. The clock is ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock, and this monster pops up on your screen. What's your first move? Be honest. A little bit of panic? Yeah, it's tempting.
But here's the thing. Trying to solve this directly, that's not an option. Don't even think about it. It would take forever, and let's face it, the chance of making a mistake is basically 100%. It is a trap designed to waste your time.
The whole key here is to see the pattern. This isn't really a calculation problem at all. It's a recognition problem. The exam setter designed this question to be unlocked with this specific formula.
And once you see that pattern and apply the formula, watch what happens. It's beautiful. The entire bottom part and a huge chunk of the top part just poof, they cancel each other out. All that scary-looking noise just vanishes, and you're left with something incredibly simple.
So what's the answer? It's just A plus B. That's it. 789 plus 211, which is a nice, clean 1,000. And that, my friends, is the awesome power of these formulas. They turn a 5-minute nightmare into a 5-second solution. Incredible.
All right, so let's put it all together now. We're going to take our building blocks, our time-saving hacks, and our secret weapon formulas and use them to crack a real high-level exam question. Let's see it in action.
So, a question like this, it's designed to be tricky. It's testing multiple things at the same time. I know it looks tough, but seriously, don't worry. We have every single tool we need to just take this thing apart piece by piece.
Okay, so first step, let's break it down. If a number is divisible by 99, what does that really mean? It just means it has to be divisible by both 9 and 11. So let's use our hack for 9. We add up all the digits. That sum has to be a multiple of 9. And right away, that dramatically narrows down the possibilities for what P plus Q would be. Okay, that's one piece of the puzzle. Next up, we bring in our 4-step dance for the number 11. We do that alternating something and find the difference. And boom, just like that, we get a second totally separate equation that P and Q have to follow. And now, look what we've done. This isn't some crazy, complex number theory problem anymore. Not at all. It's just simple high school algebra. We've got two equations, two variables. All we have to do is solve them together. And there you have it. We just solved those two simple equations and get our answer. P is 1 and Q is 9. A really complex-looking problem just became simple. No guesswork needed, just pure, clean strategy.
So, what's the big takeaway here? It's that success in quant isn't about trying to memorize thousands of different questions. That's impossible. It's about truly understanding the core principles and the strategies that unlock all of them. You've really taken a huge step today, just by getting a solid grip on the logic of the number system. So, the only question left to ask is, what's the next topic you're going to conquer?